What if I told you that a king didn't die in battle or at the hands of an assassin, but was killed by his own dinner? This is the story of Adolf Frederick, a man who ruled Sweden, but couldn't rule himself. If you skip without subscribing, you will literally miss stories you will never hear again, and once it's gone forever. When he became king in 1751, Sweden was in a fragile political era. Real power no longer belonged to the monarch. Instead, the nation was living through what historians call the Age of Liberty, a time when Parliament held authority, and the king was expected to obey. So from the very beginning, Adolf Frederick ruled in name more than in power. He wasn't a warrior king charging into battle, nor was he a political mastermind pulling strings behind closed doors. In many ways, he was simply a symbol, and symbols can feel powerless. While political factions battled fiercely over Sweden's future, the king gradually retreated into the one place where he still felt in control, his private world. There, surrounded by silk curtains, silver plates, and endless banquets, he found something politics could not give him. Luxury, for Adolf Frederick, wasn't just privilege, it was escape. Over time, food became more than nourishment. It became comfort. It became control. It became something that answered only to him. Historians often describe his appetite for rich meals: lobster, caviar, sauerkraut, smoked fish, champagne, and especially a beloved Swedish dessert known as Semla, a soft bun filled with almond paste and cream, traditionally eaten before Lent. What began as indulgence slowly became obsession. And then came February 12th, 1771. On that evening, after consuming an enormous multi-course meal, finished with several servings of Semla soaked in warm milk, something went terribly wrong. Subscribe for part 2, because what happened after that feast is unbelievable. It wasn't just a mistake, it became a deadly disaster that no one saw coming.